right here. Go ahead and start with questions.
Hello, Ben. Winless in your last 5. Today, you obviously experimented with a lot of players today. Can you give me your thoughts on the game and that performance today?
The performance overall was, again, a good one. If you look at all this data, that doesn't mean squat. That stuff's pretty good. 61%, 19 shots, 2.5 expected goals. Yeah, a lot of good. But you got to reward yourselves, and it's the same old stuff. They have a 0.4 expected goals. It's pretty good, you know. A lot of good stuff, especially from a group that was rotated. But in the end, you got to make plays in soccer on both ends. You got to score goals, and in the big moments, and particularly on set pieces, that can change the game. And now they get a set piece, and now they can shrink and be even more difficult to break down. And this is soccer. This is a game we all love, right? Because this stuff happens. And, you know, we're just not winners right now. We're not finding enough ways to win. The performances are there. You see it. So hopefully some of the performances continue to be there, and we click at some point. And I've been clear about Leagues Cup. And yes, we want to win Leagues Cup. We don't have to worry about that anymore, okay? And as we want to advance and we wanted to take this as serious as possible, this was also about figuring still about who we are, okay? And there's two sides to this. And so we saw some stuff tonight, and we through some different things. And I think there was a lot that worked out. And again, we let ourselves down in the moments again. So now we have a chance against Pachuca to build some momentum into what is the most important game of the season right now, and that's Austin, and the 8 games remaining. But losses are emotional, and the group, as you said, it's you don't get the results, so that's not fun. So it's a little gut check.
And to pivot from that, Pedro Cruz makes his debut today. Thoughts on his performance today?
I mean, you see it. You know, he's real. He's going to be a good goalkeeper for this club at some point. So, again, calm, good with his feet, makes big saves. I don't think he could do anything on the first one. Second one, you know, let's look at it. I don't know what that looks like, but again, the guy makes a clever little flick. So I'm sure it was a good experience for him. I think he's very thankful for the opportunity, and I've talked about our D2 relationship, and we're going to continue to build on it, whether it's him or Felipe and Mika De Santos, and these guys are going to be a part of this thing.
Thank you.
Hi, Ben. Is there anything particularly missing in your attacking structure that is not bringing in goals?
I don't know. I don't think so. We're getting our foot or head on the ball, in and around their goal, and sometimes it's a matter of putting your foot to the ball to the net, or your head to the ball to the net. So, again, if there's 0 chances, if we're not getting the chances, if we're not creating the numbers and these opportunities, I'd be really worried, right? I'm a little worried that we can't, score more goals with the opportunities that we have. As far as changing structures and throwing everything out the window that we coach and teach, and I don't think we're there after tonight. Right? I think there was, again, it was overall a good performance where we didn't make the plays again. So, but we think about it a lot more than you guys.
Okay, one last question. How will you evaluate your midfield's control today? Do you think Mazatlan increased their tempo when it comes to the control of the midfield?
Did they have control of the midfield today? Mazatlan, or is that what you're asking?
No, how will you evaluate your team's control of the midfield? Do you think they did better?
Did our team? I'm sorry. The question is, was our team better in the midfield?
Correct.
Than their team?
Correct.
I think so. The midfield wasn't the problem today. Right? It was a set piece that changed the game. Our inability to finish out plays. But it certainly wasn't the center of the park. I mean, 60-something% of the ball. Some of that's game state and them shrinking. But even in the first half, I think the way we built and got into their attack was fairly easy. And a few times we got exposed in transition, but overall we dealt with the transition moments well, other than, I think, the one goal, where it's just naive defending again.
Hey, Ben. You talked of obviously a lot of just the scoring opportunities. Would it be a lack of confidence, but also having Bonse back and kind of getting some opportunities as well? How was that like in this match?
Well, I think these were good minutes for Ponce. He's been out a little bit, and you could see him opening up, sprinting, and he's dangerous in the box. He gets a shot and gets his head on 2 or 3. So I thought it was good to really get him in. I'm happy we got him in. Next game is going to be difficult. Again, we'll focus on making sure he's ready for Austin at this point. And sports science has him on a roller coaster to make sure he's ready for that game. So don't be surprised against Pachuca if we continue to look at some things and figure this team out. And again, I know you guys are sick of me here. You're sick of hearing me say that, but this is what it is. And the goal is coming out of this in the best shape possible. But again, when you can't get results, it's hard. It's not easy.
Just adding to that, obviously, in years past, I guess Leagues Cups had kind of come in a good time where you guys kind of find form and grind out results and get positive results against Liga MX teams.
Mm-hmm.
And now not finding those positive results. But how do you think that can help the momentum going forward, even with one game left?
This is just in the past, where I'm staying away from that. This is a new journey for us. This is a new group. It's new challenges, and the rhythm of this season has been a lot different than the last two. The last two have a bit of a honeymoon. All right, so now we have a gut check this year, and we've been slugging it out and kind of chasing the season. And that's why it's important for us to continue to stay level-headed with this and understand that there's still a lot of good, but we got to fix some of these moments if we're going to get results. But we're not going to overthink tonight, other than the set piece really hurts, and we have to that especially in a game like this, giving up an early set piece, that hurts. It allows them to really shrink and be tough to break down. So we'll be okay.
Next question.
Hey, Ben. During the week, we saw another center back signing to the team. Today, we saw a rotated team from you. How happy are you with the depth of your team? And can we be expecting any more players to come into your team?
Yeah, I think depth is pretty good right now. When we get everybody back, of course, Franco's out and Eric. Those are two key pieces for us. And Antonio's coming in, and he's working on his fitness to get him up to speed. So depth is nice, but what else is nice is a starting 11 that really understands themselves and their relationships, and is clicking at the highest level. And I haven't really found that yet, but that's what this tournament's about for us. And on the turn, hopefully we're healthy and we have those options, and we start to get a group here that can play consistently week in, week out, and we can find our best form.
And going off of you saying that maybe you haven't found an 11, does that worry you at all this late in the season?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why I say we've been chasing it, and we have to find that. We have to find that group. We're close. We're closer than ever, and the depth really does help. But we're getting there. Pachuca's going to be another step in that direction, and then we'll be ready back for the league.